Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. Welcome to this video about Betamax tapes. In this video, we'll explain what Betamax is, why it was popular, and how it compares to VHS. We'll also help you understand why so many people still find these tapes today. Let's begin. Got a box of old Betamax tapes in a closet and no idea what's on them? You're not alone. Betamax was Sony's home video format from the late 1970s and into the 1980s, back when recording TV shows felt like magic and movie night meant a physical cassette. People still search for Betamax today for a few simple reasons. Nostalgia. Family videos that were never copied. Collecting. Some folks also inherit tapes and want to know if they're worth anything, or how to transfer them to a modern file. This guide breaks it down in plain English. What Betamax is. Why VHS won. How to identify what you have. And your best options now, whether that's watching, digitizing, selling, or recycling. What are Betamax tapes, and why did they lose to VHS? Betamax tapes are magnetic videocassettes made to play in a Betamax VCR, or videocassette recorder. They came out before streaming, before DVDs, even before binge watching was a phrase. You'd slide a tape into the front of a VCR, press play, and the machine pulled the tape around a spinning head drum to read the video signal. Betamax is famous for a reason. It delivered great picture quality for its time. But the format also ran into problems that mattered to regular shoppers. When people stood in a store deciding between Betamax and VHS, they weren't debating engineering. They cared about simple things like whether the tape could hold a whole movie and whether tapes were easy to find. That's where the tide turned. As VHS machines became common, stores leaned harder into VHS. That changed what was stocked, what rental shops carried, and what friends owned. The more VHS spread, the easier it was to stick with it. Betamax basics: tape size, picture quality, and recording time. A Betamax cassette is smaller than a full-size VHS tape, but it's still a chunky plastic rectangle with a flip-open door that protects the tape. Inside is a pair of reels holding magnetic tape, just like an audio cassette, but wider. In day-to-day use, what mattered was this: picture quality. Betamax earned a reputation for looking sharp, especially compared with early VHS setups. Recording time. Early Betamax tapes often held about an hour at the standard speed. That could cut off long sports games, movies, or a big family event unless you swapped tapes or used a longer mode. Sony and others later introduced longer recording options and longer tapes. Still, first impressions stick. When buyers saw VHS offering longer recording time early on, it felt like the safer pick for movie-length recording. The format war in plain English: pricing, tape length, and who supported each format. Betamax versus VHS wasn't decided by one feature. It was a chain reaction. VHS, backed by JVC and supported by many manufacturers, spread fast because more brands could make VHS VCRs and tapes. Sony kept tighter control over Betamax licensing, which slowed how many companies jumped in. More VHS brands meant more choice on store shelves, and over time, lower prices and more models to pick from. Two everyday examples explain how this played out. Video rental shelves. As VHS became the most common player in homes, rental stores devoted more wall space to VHS. Betamax sections shrank, even if the movie existed on both formats. Blank tape selection. Shoppers could often find more VHS tape lengths and multipacks. Betamax blanks were harder to find in some areas, which nudged people toward the format that was always in stock. Now you know what Betamax tapes are, how they were used, and why VHS eventually replaced them. In the next video, we'll show you how to identify Betamax tapes, how to play them, and what you can do with them today. Stay tuned for part 2. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.